How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Little Shop of Nightmares. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. The guy I work with is he saw a picture of a sign thing that he wants me to make for him, and I told him I'd see what I could do. So I'm gonna see what I can do, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. It's pretty hot here this morning already, so I'm probably gonna have fans on. I don't know that I'll be doing a whole lot of talking in all this. I might be doing some cussing later, just depending. But I'll have most of it muted, I guess. But if there's something that needs to be explained or something, then we'll go from there. And but anyway, let's get turned around here and get started. All right, folks, back over here at the work table, table saw, whatever. Our board here is about 4.5 inches. So we're gonna find us a center mark. About 2 1/4. Trying to think of how. I think I've got a 2.5 inch hole saw, so let's go in. Hell, we'll go in 4 inches. Tell you what, so 2 1/4. Norfolk Southern making their appearance for the day. I'll bring you guys back when the train gets through. Alright, Norfolk Southern got through. I went ahead and laid out and made a couple of layout lines here that we're going to need later. I haven't made all what we're going to need, but I made some of them. We're going to go ahead and drill these holes out though real quick. Thought I'd bring you guys along for that. Got us one. It almost hit the mark. I don't know if that's what Lennox put those slots in these hole saws for or not, but that's what I'm using them for. Got a little wheel. We'll save that for something else. We might build a car. Probably not. Yay, we got 2 holes. Do with that what you want to. But all right, let me get some more layout. Well, I'll get you guys moved back over the table and we'll sort out how we want to do the rest of this layout. All right, I'm back. I found us something to use as a straight edge. I'm gonna center it up here real quick. Maybe. I don't know if I'm in your all's way or not. I'm gonna call that centered up. Close enough for government work. The idea here is we're trying to make a wrench or something that looks like a wrench. Something is off bad right there. Maybe not, maybe it's just a grain of the wood messing with me. Let's see. Well, let's see. All right, let me get set up over here on the bandsaw, and I'm not going to talk through that. I'm going to turn the fan on because it is really hot back there, and I'm going to see if I can get this cut out. And we might make scrap wood. I don't know. We'll find out though. I'll bring you guys. Well, I remembered to hit the record button this time. We got it sawed out close to our lines. I've got a spindle sander I'm going to use to clean it all up and take it on down to the lines. And but there's no way that I can get a camera in there and be able to work. So I'm going to do that, and I'll bring you guys back in a few minutes. All right, folks, we got our sanding on the outside edges done. I still need to do a little bit right in there, but that ain't no big deal. I thought I'd come out here and kind of round these edges over. I put a round over bit in the router table, so we're going to see what we can do, maybe. Piece of equipment in it. I believe that'll be all right on that. I'm gonna do some final sanding, and I've got to see if I got a wood burning kit somewhere. I think I do, but I'm not going to go through all the process of what I'm burning in here. That's just long and boring. But I'll tell you how I'm going to do it, and what I usually do is, if I'm going to burn something in, I usually take a pencil and write out what I'm going to do, or draw, or whatever. And I'm not a great artist by no means, but I'll draw it on there, and then I'll take a wood burner and just essentially trace over what I've drawn or written. A couple of people have turkey calls I've made that I've done that with. It works out pretty good. But anyway, I don't think there's much need in showing the finish on this. The finishing process. I'll take a few pictures of it, and I'll put them at the end of the video. And if you guys have stuck around this long, thanks for your time and your patience and putting up with me and hanging out in a little shop of nightmares today. And I will see you guys on the next one.